Hey modeling friends, Kevin coming at you from the North Louisiana Model Shop here in Northeast Louisiana. The weather has finally beginning to settle down a little bit and cool off some at night, down in the 60s and upper 80s during the day. So it's getting back where we can paint a little bit without having to paint. I've been either having to paint late at night or early in the morning, and using the one-shot lacquer from Tester is about the only thing I found I can use. But I want to give you a quick update on the 65 Plymouth Satellite and kind of kill two birds with one stone and re-show. I've done a video on this before, but a lot of people are beginning to do them, but re-show what we're going to do for Roadhog's cancer awareness. And we're going to do the 59 Cadillac Eldorado hardtop. It's a Revell kit as part of their California wheels. And we're going to do it in a pink. But the more I'm looking at this pink, the more I'm having some reservations about this particular shade of pink. Got this at Hobby Lobby. They've got a little, if you go in the art supply section, actually it's not in the art supply, I'm not real sure. They've got another little section that's got some paints, but anyhow, this is the same size as their regular Testers. They've got some basic colors over there in this department, but it's about half the price. But they do have another shade of pink, and I'm debating on whether to get it. But we are going to do it pink in honor of breast cancer awareness. And my little 8-year-old girl has wanted me to build a pink Cadillac ever since she went to Graceland. So I can kill two birds with one stone on that too. But if I can get this top off without shaking everybody up, speaking of Elvis, I all shook up, and let you see that it's nothing has been started. We're going to start this October 1st, but all still sealed in the bags and everything, ready to go. So we're looking forward to this build. It's a good opportunity to bring some awareness to an awful disease, and it's going to be really fun too. Looking forward to seeing all of the builds that's out there. All right, on to the Satellite. Working on this Mobius kit, and I tell you, this is the first Mobius kit I've ever built. I've got this one in the 71 Ford, and let me tell you guys, Mobius, I want to build some more of these kits. I'm just absolutely amazed at the lengths they go to provide realism in these things. I really want to build some more. I'm not interested in the Hudsons. I'm not a Hudson guy, but I think there's a Pontiac Catalina or something coming out. It's supposed to be coming out. Very eager to see that one. Want to get a couple of the 69 Ford pickups and another 71. I'm going to take a 69 and a 71 and reverse them a little bit. Make the 71 the plain Jane. Make the 69 one of the 69s I want to get. My grandfather had a 69 Ford truck. It was black with a maroonish looking red interior, but his has the chrome down the middle, and so I'll move the better hubcaps over to the 69 and trim the chrome, make it fit the short bed, do some things with it. But maybe Santa Claus will find it in his good heart to bring me one. All right, the colors on this one was very hard to match. I mean, outside of picking up a color, outside of a your basic reds, whites, blacks, that kind of thing that could have done. And I try to stay historically correct with them. I really wanted to go with the box top color, but I just couldn't find anything close enough to match. I'm still rattle canning it for right now. I'm debating on whether to cross over to a spray gun, but right now I'm still rattle canning it. But so what I did is I wound up going with it's a Krylon that I found ran across at Walmart. It's their Champagne Nouveau is their color, and this was a color that was offered in it. Closest thing I could find. I didn't really want to go white. Didn't really want to go black. I thought about going black with a red interior, and thought about going white with a red interior, but didn't. And I've got so many others that's going to wind up being painted red. I just didn't want another red one. But so I wound up going with the Champagne, and it turned out really good. Happy with that. So that's where we are on the body. Now, the tires are not branded tires, but they got a good tread on them, good tread design, and they came with the white walls already put on them. Now, be careful if any of y'all get this kit. It's made up, and I don't have these glued in, and I hope I don't mess up here, but I don't really like the wheels, the way the Mobius are made. They kind of, these cog-looking wheels, because, you know, of course, I don't send 2 sets of wheels anyway, but there would be hard to change these out. But if you get this kit, don't load this from the front like it shows in the instructions. These cogs will take the coloring off of it will scuff these white walls up. Go in from the back side. Just a simple reminder, but it is when you mount the tires to the wheels, be sure and don't do that, because I messed up on one of them. All right, got the engine done, and man, this 426, like I say, I painted this thing Hemi orange rather than the Chrysler blue. I couldn't find anything close to the Chrysler blue. You know, some of them are turquoise, but this was calling for a total different look. Got online, and there were some in the Plymouth Satellite, there were many that came with the Chrysler, with the Hemi orange. So we went ahead and went with that one. But got it mounted up to the body, and this thing mounted different. It's this whole piece was separate. The front end was a very intricate. You know, they really went very. Oh shoot, I can't even think. They really went very detailed on this front end, and this is how it all comes together. And this is one piece. And as you're getting the firewall and all ready, you're letting that dry. And so I'm just going to work on finishing the firewall, and the fender wells are just going to be attached, and move on from there. But so that's what we got going on with that. The 64 Chevy do have the engine mounted to the chassis, to the frame deal, and just kind of piddling with that. So that's where we're all on the bench. Looking forward to the Cadillac build on the breast cancer awareness. Appreciate you, Road Hog, putting that on. Oh, and one other thing on I'm going with a gold interior. I was debating on doing red. I don't think that was a color offered. I was debating on doing the red, and the color offered was, it gives you a list on these instructions of interior colors and exterior colors that were offered. And so I wound up going with gold. Long story short, I decided against black or red. Red wasn't offered. Well, maybe, yeah, I think red was offered. But anyway, went with the gold and kind of black washed the pleated area of the seats to give it an offset color. And it also, if you build this thing, it says on there to mark the, I've got to do some sanding on these, but to mark the back covers left or right if you take them off. Well, I did, and I thought, well, it's not necessary. It is necessary. If you take them off the sprue, be sure you mark them, because they are different. And what you'll think is you've got them, the fitting, they look almost identical, but they are not. And I attempted to glue them thinking I had a bad fitment, and all it was there is a slight, minute bit of difference. All right, guys, that's where we are at. I'll give you another little update when we get about 3/4 finished with this thing. And until then, y'all take care. Happy modeling. And as always, God bless you.